If I'd known that I was positive, there's no way I would have put you at risk.
I'm 18, I'm pregnant, and now I've got HIV. You have to promise me you're not going to say a word.
What about Sally?
No, you can't say anything to Sally. This is for me to decide. I choose who I tell and when I tell them.
Miles Copeland.
Are you saying that we've met before?
When you were very young and you never said my whole name. The best you could manage was Milko.
Milko? This is crazy. Milko was my imaginary friend when I was little. He's not real.
You thought he was imaginary, but Sal, he's not. I'm not.
No, I don't... This is just not
How else
possible.
would I remember the name? Or how to spell it with a C the same way you do?
You wrote it in the sand that day. I saw it.
You called me Milko because you had trouble saying my name.
Okay, Sally, your turn. Can you say Miles's name? Sally Copeland? Miles Copeland. Can you say that?
Milko.
What are you saying? That you're my brother? Miles, this is absurd. I would remember something like that.
You were very young.
Miles, I'm sorry, but I know that you're wrong. I can vaguely remember my parents, and our name was not Copeland.
That's because your mum remarried. Right? What I'm saying to you, all that stuff, it happened before all of that.
Before?
We were split up when we were really young. Mum and Gran just wanted to pretend Dad and I never existed, I guess.
And why would they want to do something like that?
Because there were family problems. When Dad got drunk, he did things that he just shouldn't have done.
Will you give me a break?
Never here, and when you are here, you're always drunk. You're weak, and you're gutless, Aaron.
I don't want to hear this.
I don't want to upset you, all right? But this has to be somewhere in your memory. If something I can say can just help unlock that for
Yeah, well,
you.
it's just confusing.
I know, but I just need you to hear me out, all right? Please. Dad told me all of this stuff years later. Mum and Dad argued more and more. Now, it's not that they didn't love each other, Sal. They did. They were good times. But Dad's drinking got worse and worse.
You can't take the kids from me. I'm their father. I have a right to see them.
Tell that to the family court.
I think he knew that he didn't have a chance in the local court, so he just took matters into his own hands.
Just going to be us boys, Milko. You and me against the world. What do you say?
I'm sorry, but you're contradicting yourself. A father who loved his kids wouldn't separate a brother and sister like that.
Sally, he was an alcoholic. In his mind, it made perfect sense.
Well, what about the police then? Or the family court?
No, I think they might have tried to find us, but we don't know. We moved around so much.
Look, I am really sorry, Miles, that you had such an awful childhood, but this has got nothing to do with me. They would have told me about you.
Look, you know what? This is just way too much for you. I'm sorry. This is bad.
Miles, please, you can't expect me to just accept something like this. I mean, it changes everything I've thought about my life up until this point.
And that's why I didn't tell you.
I know that we have a connection.
Sally, I'm not playing mind games with you, I promise. Okay? Dad took me and not you because he didn't think the road was a place for a girl. Right? It's not that he didn't talk about you. He never forgot you, and he didn't let me forget you either. Finally, one day, we found out about what happened to Mum. There was a report on the boating accident that killed them. We didn't know till then that she remarried. Must have been so hard on you, Sal.
Nan came to pick me up from kindergarten. She didn't tell me for a long time. She couldn't stop